Hey everybody, Sean, local sports dietitian here out of Atlanta, coming back with you with another unboxing. We've got Bob's Pickle Pops today. Shout out to them, really appreciate it for sending me some products to give a try. Why are Pickle Pops becoming a big craze? I probably saw their brand actually in the supermarket probably about 5-10 years ago, in that condiment section next to the pickles. You have Pops, you've got pickle shots, you've got pickle drinks, you've got sliced pickles, pickle chips. The market is becoming really large on those, and they're really trying to hit the athletic space pretty hard. What are some probably possible advantages of using pickles, pickle juices, or some of these different options? If you think about activity, game, competition, training, especially things outside, it was an extremely hot summer this summer, right? And if we're training in a hot environment, let's say Texas is 105 degrees, the wet bulb is 95, an athlete's body temperature is going to go up. And in that case, when it's going to go up, we have to try to get rid of that heat. So our body is going to sweat to release that heat in several different ways. And when that happens, right, we're losing fluid, so we're sweating out liquid. We're also losing electrolytes, the key one being salt or sodium. You're going to know if you're a really heavy sweater, depending on typically how drenched your shirt is, especially if you wear a gray shirt. You can usually tell pretty quickly in the first 15-30 minutes. If someone's shirt's drenched in 15-30 minutes, they're probably a really heavy sweater. And if you have kind of that white residue on your shirt or on your bottoms and your clothing, that can also be a telltale sign that you're a very heavy, salty sweater. So in that case, right, as you're leading up to these training times, really making sure you're optimizing the amount of fluid you're getting in beforehand, making sure you're getting enough electrolytes, whether that's salting your food, eating salty snacks, or using some extra electrolyte option in combination with that, is going to be extremely important. And wherever salt goes, water goes. Wherever carbohydrates go, water is going to follow. So carbs, salt, or especially electrolytes, and then our fluids, all those are really important, especially around training time. And we're trying to rehydrate the athlete or keep the athlete hydrated as much as possible and keep them fueled as much as possible so they can maximize what they can get out of their training or during that practice and competition time. So, in this case with Pickle Pops, right, they're actually like a popsicle. You can use them room temperature if you want, or the other plus with this is you can have them frozen. So whether it's having it for an athlete available before the training, during the training, or directly after the training can be very advantageous, especially after the training time. If we're trying to get that body temperature back down, we're trying to get them back to homeostasis in the parasympathetic state that rests and digests to hopefully maximize the recovery for the next day or going into the next session, especially if it's an afternoon and or a morning, you're doing something in the afternoon. We're trying to do as much as we can to make sure we're refueling, rehydrating, and recovering before whatever that next thing is going to be. And this option can play a key part in that. Typically you'll see, right, cooled down protein shakes, smoothies, 100% juices. You might have regular milk, yogurts, obviously popsicles, regular flavored popsicles, or in this case, Pickle Pops are all good options that are cold. One can help obviously refuel, repair, rehydrate you, but also help with getting that body temperature down. So let's take a look and see what they sent us. So they sent us two of their main products. So what they call their Pickle Pop potion, so just some pickle juice. Again, cramps is multifactorial. It could be electrolytes, it could be fluids, it could be not enough carbohydrates, it could be you're not recovering enough. Obviously, we also have to look at load management. If the tissue is not being exposed in similar fashions that it may be exposed to in a game, that tissue may fatigue very quickly and cause that muscle to cramp because it's basically saying, yep, we're going to shut it down. Like, I can't continue this level of performance they're trying to output because my tissue hasn't been prepared or exposed to be prepared for that specific moment. And then the other thing they sent us was their pops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys in the freezer. I'm going to freeze these up. We'll also give both of these options a try, see what the taste is, and we'll get some more information back to you guys. If you guys need any more food or supplement discounts, go to my bio and my Instagram link and my link tree. All that's there. My podcast episodes are there. And if you also need sports nutrition services, whether you're a Gen Pop or if you're an athlete, don't be afraid to DM or hit me up and we can have those conversations as well. wait again for another unboxing coming at you with some stuff in the future. Appreciate y'all, and continue to keep liking, sharing, and listening.